Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the Ed Boys, and welcome to episode 3 of the best hardcore Iron Man ever, ? Step 1 on the account was for 99 fishing. I even went past that, got a lot of fish to cook, so that means step 2 is to cook these fish. But wait, how did I get to this point? Well, it all started out with some mining, actually. First, I want my cooking gauntlets. To do that, I need to complete the family Crest, which requires 40 mining, 40 smithing, 59 magic, 40 crafting. I don't have any of those. So first of all, I bought some ores from the blast furnace, and then I headed over to Varrock, where I got some regular clay, soon to be soft clay, but for now, just some clay that I was going to take over to Durricks and do Durricks Quest. For those who don't know, Durricks Quest is one of the easiest quests in the game. He just asks for these ores. You can already have them on you when you start the quest, so you can do the quest in a matter of like 10 seconds once you have all the supplies. And he gives some good mining XP to start off. Now, I am going to go buy a new pickaxe after this and continue to mine some clay. But then I'm going to use that clay to get started on some crafting. I actually plan on getting my 40 crafting first. Even though I need the mining levels that I'm getting from him right here, this is mostly to speed up my clay process for now. We'll come back to actually getting 40 mining in a little bit. Buying me some new tools here in the Falador. What is this mine? The Dwarven mine? Falador mine? This mine. I just need a steel pick, I guess is what I'm going for, because I don't think I'll be getting 20 mining while I'm at it with this clay. So I don't really plan on mining very much clay overall in my hardcore. In fact, I could just go do some quests for these early crafting levels, but I'm still kind of taking a more AFK approach at the account. I'm getting closer at this point to maxing my main, but I'm just going for the clay for now. I won't be doing very much of it. After mining enough clay, I just took it over to Varrock, made it into soft clay with, buckets in the fountain and whatnot. Turned them into some pots, because everybody likes pot, and got a few crafting levels. The whole goal here was to get enough crafting so that I could make bowstrings. Everybody loves the flax fields. This is the most nostalgic place in all of RuneScape, let's be honest. At least for me, this is where I started my road to 100 mil, basically. One of the first things I did was string some flax into bowstrings, make a little bit of starting cash.
So what you'll notice now is I get to Sears Village, and what we're going to do is pick flax and turn it into bowstring. So since we don't have very high skills, but we do have good crafting, well, good enough crafting, I'm going to be making bowstrings and hopefully making a good profit from it.
It is a little nostalgic, but I'm mostly just here for some crafting levels. It's going to take a little while. Again, there are quests I could be doing instead, but it doesn't take very much effort for me to just pick some flax and craft it into bowstrings for now, and just move on with crafting. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat it to you, but I'm still leaning the AFK stuffs right now. Once I get into cooking these fish, I'll probably start heading to some more quests and whatnot, but for now we go with bowstrings. And on your end, it takes the same exact amount of time as if I did a quest. Boom, 40 crafting in a millisecond. That was instant. Okay, it's not too long to get to 40 crafting with just bowstrings here. It did take a couple hours, though. But I now have some bowstrings to work with for some fletching XP. And I'm ready to move on to mining. Went back to a little bit of clay for 15 mining, and I can now mine iron, which means this is going to get ever so slightly faster. I did my iron mining here just southeast of Varrock using the East Varrock Bank. A lot of people use the Falador mines. I believe I would normally have used those Dwarven mines in Falador, but I decided to change it up a little bit, go for Varrock. I now have 30 mining, and if I were in the Falador mines, I could go right to Motherlode Mine, which is where I want to be now. I do need one more level to actually use an Addy pick, but that's not going to take very long, so while I'm here, please come over here, thank you. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Addy pick. 3.2k is not too much. I still don't have very much money. All of my cash has been from pickpocketing, but I have enough left over for this. And we're about to get another mining level. Be quick on this pay dirt. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it. Oh, man, it was 2 pay dirt away. Oh, idiot. At least I got that one fast. 40 mining. I feel like I ruined the whole clip. Ugh. I now have a high enough mining level to do family Crest, so I'm moving on to probably magic. I wasn't 100% sure how I wanted to go for some magic levels here, but I definitely decided I'm just going to take a bunch of mine runes and an air staff and go fight the lesser demon on top of the wizard's tower. That just seems like the only possible option here. It's kind of going to be my version of splashing. I don't mind doing some damage and killing it occasionally. It's 100% safe up there. It's not going to cost me very much money. I don't have enough money to get 59 magic quite yet, but again, whenever I need some cash, I'll go back to some pickpocketing and come back here. And that's basically going to be the process. There's probably some other monsters that I could safe spot just as easily for about the same XP. I don't know. This is going to work fine for me. It's actually very AFK compared to mining and crafting that I was doing recently, which weren't too bad. Like Motherlode Mine's fine and Bowstrings are kind of AFK, but this is going to be very simple to do, except for when I gotta go back to pickpocketing. I'm going to see what level I get from the near 11k mine runes that I have right now, though. Well, this is where it ends, everybody. I only got a handful of mine runes left. I'm going to have to go buy some in a little bit, but I'm about to get a magic level. That'll be 47 magic, so 100 more casts is not going to give me another level by any means, but 47 mage isn't too bad. I need 59, though. I can cast Water Blast. What a beast! I need 59 mage to finish this up. It would have been kind of nice to only splash this because I wanted lower hit points when I went to do Winter Todd in the future. I'm getting some hit points levels, but honestly, not very many. I'm not that worried about it.
As a hardcore Iron Man, or really any Iron Man of any kind, I have to buy my own runes from the shop, and it's
really annoying. Of all the requirements I've been trying to get so far, this was definitely the lengthiest. All the other ones are 40, and then you need 59 mage, and I had to collect my runes, of course, so very glad to get this done. 59 magic completed. I also managed to get 39 hit points while I was at it, which, checking Winter Todd calc, it's still going to be really easy to do Winter Todd. It shouldn't be a problem in any way, shape, or form, so we're all done with that. We're just staircase. Let's get out of here. Smithing is next, and since I absolutely refuse to do any quests to get XP... I can't do this. I'm not going to try to go get an iron bar with like a drop or running into the wilderness or whatever to do the Knight's Sword. So I'm going to get myself to 15 smithing, make my own iron bar, and then go do the Knight's Sword. It's going to put me in the 30s in smithing, and I'm still going to have to get a few levels afterwards, so it's really not that big of a deal to me. Look, and I'm already level 9. I'm just making some bronze knives that I'll eventually use for my first range levels. I mean, let's just... You guys get it. It's smithing. Finishing up the Knight's Sword quest is going to get me, I think, 31 smithing after the XP that I've already gotten. Usually it brings you up to 29, and a whole quest point. I'd take the quest point too. I have very few of those right now, as you can see, so the quest point's kind of a bonus, but let me see it. Come on, come on. Ooh, 31 smithing. I still have 9 levels to go, though. I'm probably just going to do cannonballs. Again, mostly for the AFK side of it, but I'd like to have some cannonballs for Slayer, too. So from getting my 40 mining, which was also a requirement for the family Crest, if you don't remember, I had gotten enough coal and iron to make these steel bars quickly at the blast furnace. I don't have a coal bag yet, though, so it wasn't very much blast furnace. I only went there to use half the coal you'd have to use. And we'll do more blast furnace some other time that I'll actually get more into it, and it'll be a lot more smooth than that was. But I'm about to be getting 40 smithing from these cannonballs. I didn't make that many cannonballs overall, and I do plan on making a lot more in the future because I will use them to help out with 99 Slayer. Not that, like, even though it speeds up your task, you do have to spend a lot of time making cannonballs. It's not going to overall speed up my Slayer that much because of how much time I'm putting into smithing instead, but I'll be getting smithing XP from it. I don't mind the AFK side of it. Also some mining XP, getting, like, the ores from it, whatnot. Overall, definitely going to be coming back here for some more cannonballs in the future, but... any second now. Thought it was going to be that bar. I messed this up a lot. I'm terrible with timing, apparently. It's just because these are so slow per bar, man. 40 smithing coming in hot. That means I have all of the requirements I need for the family Crest, if I'm not mistaken. So I just got to do that quest. I'll have my cooking gauntlets, but I still need 100% favor in the host Sidious house. Just finished up the Client of Crest quest, even with like no graceful, no energy potions, no clearly Xerix talisman for like good tellies around here. This is a very quick quest, and you get double favor whenever you go to do any sort of favor collecting activity. So this is going to really speed up any house favor I'm going to need. I'm just putting the bonus in host Sidious right now because that's where I'm going. A lot of people do Piscarilius because it's slower. Don't really care because I don't need Piscarilius right now. I'm just putting the 20 in host Sidious. I'm going to go push the, what do they call it? Push the plows for a little bit of favor, but I'm probably just going to meet you at the kitchen in host Sidious where I'll be getting 100% host Sidious favor. And here's what I was talking about. About to get 100% in the host Sidious house. Also realized I recently hit up to 15 mil XP, which 14.2 of that is still in fishing, but my first, like, milestone of XP that wasn't related to fishing, just saying. Alright, 425 total level, not too bad either. The 36 cooking I got from this is going to be nice for when I go to cook the trout and salmon that I have. My cooking gauntlets don't help with those at all, so I might burn a few of those, but eventually I'll get to the lobsters, swordfish, tuna, blah, 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 and I really won't be burning any of those. But now I have the range, but I still need to go do the family crest. Alright, finishing up the family crest quest. I got all the requirements for this, and I was just kind of tired of thinking about this, so we took a detour, got the host Sidious favor. Coming back here to finish up the quest. I did just save slot that demon. I didn't really get any footage on it because it's super simple to just run by and not die, especially I have 39 hit points. He can't one-hit me, and just stand in the back and flinch him. Anyways, quest is over. These steel gauntlets I can turn into cooking gauntlets at Caleb in Camelot, but I will see you all next at the Sidious range. Alright, I finished cooking up my trout and salmon here. I'll be using these. Hopefully this is like the perfect amount for the winter tod that I would like to do kind of in the near future on this. But now I'm going to start getting into the actual cooking XP that we've got going here. 21,000 tunas to cook, and then a lot more fish after it. I don't know what level this is going to get me to. I could do the math quick, somewhere in the 80s, but shouldn't take too long. You can cook like 1,500, 1,600 fish an hour, something like that. It's pretty AFK, so let's get it done.
69, by the way.
Just about done with these tunas. I don't know when I'm going to eat 21,000 tunas. I imagine by the time I use enough tunas, I don't know. I feel like I gotta be moving on to lobsters at some point. Like, I'll be high enough combat that I'm fighting things that tuna's just not good enough food, and I'll still have like 18k tunas. Ridiculous. I got up to 82 cooking. These lobsters probably get me near like an 86, 87 number. I don't know. We'll see. Clearly, I don't put much planning into this. Almost done cooking these lobsters. I only had like 11k of these, whereas tuna and swordfish, I have like 20,000 apiece. So this wasn't quite as many fish to cook. The reason I caught some lobsters was because I figure lobsters is a pretty good mid-level food compared to like tuna, and swordies aren't too bad, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit for sure. But there's 11.3 thousand lobsters cooked, and now almost 20,000 swordfish to cook. It's a little absurd. My math tells me I could get like, I don't know, 28, 29 mil XP, just off the top of my head in cooking, if I cook everything here, the rest of my swordfish and sharks included. But I'm taking this all the way to 99 currently, and probably past that for a little bit. I just haven't quite planned it this far, I guess. This is just so many fish. Yeah, buddy, 89 cooking coming in hot. What this means is I now can't burn sharks anymore if I'm using my gauntlets and this Sidious range. I still have a lot of swordfish to cook, as you can see, so I hit that threshold by a lot, but I won't burn any of these sharks. Think about that for a second. That's a lot of cooking XP. I think I am going to be wrapping up the episode with this clip, everybody. Finishing on my swordfish. We're currently up to 92 cooking, so I'm halfway to the Cape. And I'm about to get into my sharks, which with 104,000 of them, I think they're 210 XP apiece. So it's like 21 mil plus cooking XP to go after this. 99 cooking is likely to be happening next episode, but I am getting to a point where I am ready to stop really only focusing on AFK. So there's a lot of quests and whatnot, and some of the lower level training I'd like to get out of the way too. With that said, I guess I'm not guaranteeing that 99 cooking is like first thing that I get next episode, but it's probably during the next ep. If not, just the one after. All I have to do, it's literally like any clip now, because all I'm doing is cooking sharks till then. There's nothing special about this. You guys get it at this point. So there might be a 99 cooking clip thrown at you at random coming in soon, but that's going to wrap up this episode, everybody. Overall, basically done with step 1 and 2 of the Hardcore Iron Man. Catch a bunch of fish, cook a bunch of fish. Man, what is step 3? Oh, what is step 3? Well, you're just going to have to wait for episode 4.